of away movement.
Playing a miss, excellent delivery, a hint of swing from Mohamed Siraj.
Gets it away, opens his account in fine style. Boundary to end the over, forward on loss.
Good delivery.
Upish, but in the gap. His favorite stroke, Shai Hope, gets into stride, gets another boundary.
Good short delivery from Avish Khan, some aggression.
Good aggressive running. Really good from Shai Hope. He seems to be focused and switched on. Glorious. And that's a dazzling shot by Shai Hope.
But there's another.
Just a fingertip with the dive. Smart, really smart from Shai Hope. A deft touch with pace on the ball. That's the third four off the over.
46, only in the 7th over. Saw that opening partnership for India yesterday between Gill and Dhawan, 119.
More short stuff. Very good hand, prevented a short boundary. Very good lead by Shai Hope.
Dhawani, first game and this game.
Nicely, yeah, बढ़िया.
Yeah, good running again.
In between, he will get the boundaries. They got 3 guys.
Catch it. Oh.
But in time, you play on better pitches and exploit those conditions later on. As if Nils threads this one through backward point. Not much wrong with this delivery. But the class of Shai Hope, and his job was to bat through the inning.
Just wicket to wicket stuff.
It's a simple game plan from both of the orthodox bowlers. Wicket to wicket, back of a length.
run scoring will be more challenging. And that's because of the turn on offer, the slowness from the surface, that hardness of the new ball diminishing.
Not where he wanted it. Still gets a single.
I also feel that what it allows for them to develop their proficiencies, to play the different style of both. Batsmanship has to come to the fore. When I say batsmanship, that's the ability to break your wrists as a player.
Another over with one dot ball. Good going again from the West Indies.
Yesterday he celebrated his birthday, 32 years of age. Superb piece of fielding behind point. Attempting a wicket. And that's the reason why he's so attacking. He's not afraid to do something different from the norm, different from his stock. Really wasn't that loose, to be honest.
It's a similar trend to yesterday. Gets it through. He will challenge the boundary.
Shai Hope approaching his 21st half century in one-day internationals.
Good batting. Glorious from Shai Hope. A wonderful strike.
Signs of excellence being shown by Shai Hope in what is a momentous occasion for him. Playing in a significant one-day international match in his career. Gets to his 21st.
I like the intensity with which Brooks and Hope and now Hope and King have run here. Oh, wonderfully glorious from Shai Hope.
Sometimes you just got to sit back and admire. Don't even say a word. This was one of those moments.
Again, good running.
Seeing the information being given, the data is backing it up. Plan throughout. It's definitely something you got to give credit to the West Indies. Small hint of turn. She sensed the need to get things going.
Into the gap. Not quite sure if that went into the boundary line from the reaction. More runs from Shai Hope. Another 4 for Shai Hope. Real purpose in his effort so far. Great partnership between Shepherd and Akil Hussain.
Excellent fielding. Prevents the run.
Good hand on that from Shardul Thakur. In addition to that, 12 ODI hundreds, 11 overseas, only 1 in the Caribbean.
And up the tempo of the batting.
Well timed. Just a single, but good running. They converted that single into 2.
Thereabouts.
Nice protection in the deep. Chahal. Down the ground, Shai Hope brings up a wonderful century, a historic century in his 100th one-day international, the 4th West Indian to do so. What a knock it has been from this young man. Excellent, absolutely brilliant.
Excellence personified. You could sense that he was destined for greatness today with the way he started his innings and the manner in which he played. And it's the icing on the cake for the right-hander from Barbados, who again reinforces his class in this format of the game. 13th one-day international century.
Look at that. Consecutive 6s. That's the wide delivery from Yuzvendra Chahal. Gets a lot of bat on that one.
Not an easy stroke to play. To a wrist spinner of the quality of Yuzvendra Chahal.
There's a real possibility now of him getting that strike rate closer to 100.
And attacking full and straight.
Shai Hope was aiming to go much finer than that. Just over Ushika, that one. Three really good deliveries from Thakur. They'll look for 2. And they'll get to the 300. Comes up for the West Indies in the 49th over. in the air. The fielder gets under it and takes the catch. Aksa Patel completes a relatively simple catch.
This field will run away for 4. Nicely timed by Shai Hope, and this is a wonderful start to his innings and to the series.
Great timing by Shai Hope, but ably assisted there by Camino Mendes, just in front of square. Allows the first runs on the board for the West Indies.
52 dot ball percentage in the last 3 years. So they will want to counter that and rectify it. 13 without loss after 3. Elegantly played. Shai Hope. Wow, easy on the eyes. Such a classy player. Ends the over with a boundary. Outside edge. Looked as if he was in control of this shot. Just opened the blade.
Opening the blade slightly. Perhaps got that maybe a bit finer than he intended. But he gets his 4th boundary, Shai Hope.
Good platform so far.
I mean, the West Indies weren't spotless in the field. They had a few bloopers, and for the second time for Sri Lanka in this brief period of the innings, we've seen a couple of errors.
Elementary, really. Gunatilaka should have done much better with that. They're very disappointed. Will the bowler be as well? The new one, Pradeep, straight to him. And at this level, you expect to get something behind it.
It's wonderful timing. It's not as fast across that side of the ground, I think, as in the western side, but enough pace to get it for 4. Beautiful timing from Shai Hope. The 50 comes up for the West Indies.
Shai Hope, really elegant, wristy. Takes that one from the stumps and just works it through the one side. Didn't try to overhit it. And was on the move as well. He's just played 3 T20 internationals, Evan Lewis, after having played a Super 50 tournament. Again, elegance from Shai Hope. He just leaned into that one, found the gap again, and good enough timing.
And bowling left-handed. Talked about him being ambidextrous.
Glorious from the right-hander. Gets his 18th half-century in one-day cricket and continues his rich vein of form against this opposition.
Certainly was a pleasant stroke. Good stride in and just caressed it just to the left of the fielder at mid-off for 4.
Inside out. Might have gone all the way as well. Just one bounce into the rope. Such elegance and class from Shai Hope. How often will we say that in this match?
Let's look at how he just gets the left side outside the line of the ball to make room for the bat to come through. Such a complimentary player. Power not needed.
He was dismissed inside edge. Close to the stumps. Goes away to the boundary for 4. A serendipitous boundary here for Shai Hope.
Yeah, it's just a change of pace in bowling. So Lewis and Shai Hope.
Whipped away through the one side in the gap from Shai Hope. Good bit of timing and placement. And another boundary for him.
Noam Pradeep has persisted with this line of attack since he's come back in for his second spell. Shai Hope, very well balanced, just deciding to whip that one over my wicket.
Goes for the big shot and gets it over long on and moves to 99. Shai Hope, his first 6 of the innings.
Wonderful hit by Shai Hope.
And there it is, the moment for Shai Hope. His 10th one-day international century, only the 8th West Indian to get to that milestone, and it's been a brilliant effort from him. Really showed that control, maturity throughout this innings. Much deserved century for Shai Hope.
Nothing short of what you expect from a player of such caliber. He's dominated throughout this entire game, bringing out his 10th ODI century. What a knock from this young man.
And that was the moment, being applauded by his coach, his captain, acknowledging those applause. Really a special moment for Shai Hope, his 10th one-day international century. Shows the tendency to get the big scores, to convert his stats. Really phenomenal numbers for him. 17 half centuries, so his conversion rate has been brilliant. Shai Hope, well driven, and goes away to the boundary. Another bit of misfielding there from the Sri Lankans, but good timing. Don't think that that ball has the timing to get to the boundary on the initial look, but it just accelerates off the face of the bat. Clean him up. That man again, Shamira. Just like he did Evan Lewis, the other opener for West Indies, Shai Hope, has been castled. End of a brilliant knock from the West Indian opening batsman, acknowledged by his opponents for his brilliance. But another excellent delivery.
Clearly disappointed that he was unable to see his side home. But a brilliant bit of bowling, playing inside of the line, deceived by what looks like a slower delivery. Off stump, castled.
It's a top shot hit with the wind. And the first 6 of this contest.
So much to love the shot from Shai Hope, the disdain, the bordering on arrogance, the look away. He knows this ground so well. He knows he's hitting with the wind.
It's a top shot. Control of it. Is that a sign that the pitch may be starting to ease, or just a class of hope?
Aesthetically pleasing from Shai. You always know the form of a batter with the execution of an on drive. Sublime.
Nice. Second 6 of the innings, both to Shai Hope. And maybe Adil Rashid will have to bowl a little bit straighter.
Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. There's so much technically sound about this shot. Give himself a little bit of room, allowing the bat to come through.
Missed his length again for the first time in a couple of overs. And as pleasant a drive as they would have seen from Shai Hope again.
Once again, the on drive.
Slightly full, presenting the full face to the bat. Beautiful, pleasant, all along the ground.
Now, real responsibility on both of these guys, and definitely one of them to really see this through and make a big score.
Well, intent shown from Shai Hope with the wind, and that's his 50. Unbelievable stuff. His first 50 in 9 ODIs, his 26th ODI half-century for the West Indies.
Yeah, he's a class act. 3 sixes in the innings thus far. Just so quick onto this. Bethel drags it down. It's a poor ball. And as Alex Jordan rightly said, downwind. No thought other than for the maximum.
Similar area to the first delivery of the over. This time, though, he does find the boundary, Shai Hope. 114 for 2.
100 partnership up for these two and 125 balls.
That is great awareness of the field. Mid-off comes up. Shai Hope says, thank you very much.
Sublime again. Jumping onto the back foot, transferring his weight, giving himself just a little bit more time to be able to execute an aerial punch over mid-off.
Beautiful. Struck with authority. Down into the pitch, and another boundary brings the crowds to its feet here.
Class again from Hope. The beautiful way that he positions his body, then opens the blade to make sure that he finds the gap. It's absolutely stunning batting. 90 from 106 for him, 215 for 3.
So much to love, using the pace for the length from Mosley. Probably trying to execute the York and just missing. And Shai Hope managing to carve it between the mid-offers in the circle and the extra cover, trying to close the angle. And always love to see the fielders chase it all the way into the boundary and the ball just win.
Shai Hope on 99. Will get to ODI 100 number 17. He has been a source of joy for thousands of West Indians around the region, and an example to follow for thousands of young batters around the world. Salute to the skipper.
A tremendous innings, an example that has taken his average at the moment back above 50. Such a machine in this is his favorite format, or his most successful anyway. And since his ODI debut, only once has he gone a calendar year without scoring an ODI 100. That was 2017. Every other year since his debut in 2016, he scored at least one ODI 100.
Has got it wide of long on. This is the other aspect of his game he's added now, Shai Hope, the acceleration part.
Might be cramping up just a little bit when he got to the 100. He limped a little bit, and he's limping after this stroke as well. Well, you hope in the worst case scenario it's just cramp and nothing more than that.
Similar area, this time better connection. Yeah, he's struggling with that injury, so maybe now 6 hitting is the priority.
He'll pick his area as well, as he has done twice in this over. Hitting with a slight wind is more than a slight wind if he needs it.
Looked to be a slight cutter, but another boundary for Shai Hope.
Our ball tracking has suggested 8 times that they've taken pace off the ball, the seamers, and that was one of them.
There is pace off again. The entire over has been, and it sets up wicket for England. And the big wicket of captain Shai Hope.
And that's an indication of what we're talking about. He should have gone a lot more pace off a lot earlier in the middle overs at least. The skill is there, asking him to fetch it from wide above stump, incapacitated as Shai Hope is with the leg. But pace off has worked. It's a top-class knock from Shai Hope. That cannot be understated. 297 for 6. And that's an indication of his class.
Yeah, and a reintroduction to Sam Curran. Opting to go for pace this time around, and yeah, very well played.
And again, another indication of his class and quality, and his love for this ground and scoring here.
They got into position quite early.
That's amazing, because when I saw the early sort of shape to play the shot, I wondered if he'd made that type of connection to get it down the ground for 6. He did.
It didn't quite look as though he got all of it.
Now, how far has that gone? Because that's gone upwards and long as well. Yep. Well, it's what West Indies need. It also brings up 50 for Shai Hope. He moves to 51 from exactly 51 balls.
That's 6. That is 6. The muscle of Shai Hope just when required. 47 needed from 31. 14 off the over already from Curran.
Every time that Curran has dropped it on a length or short of a length, Shepherd has slapped it a long, long way. Curran did well the previous one to get, or a couple of times this over, he's got it up into the block hole. Well, it's a brave effort, but it is 4 more.
Does change it straighter and smacks it for 6. This has every bit of another golden innings from Shai Hope, the captain of the West Indies.
Beautifully struck. The moment it left the bat, it was heading way, way, way over that boundary.
Straight is not good enough. Missed his Yorker by some distance. The ball has travelled down towards the western side. Only 12 required.
Yeah, I'm afraid there's full and there's 2 full, but this is some shot, I tell you. It's just a short arm jab, but beautifully timed. A little bit of a follow through and it sailed away.
It's a 16 for the 100 for Shai the Magnificent, and one of the reasons the West Indies will continue to have hope in their redevelopment. He has been a magnificent one-day international player, up there with some of the best.
6 needed.
This is ridiculous bowling, but magnificent batting from Shai Hope, who wins it off of his own bat with another magnificent knock in his favourite format. The great man has been here to witness it, and the West Indies begin their new dispensation, their long-term redevelopment in one-day cricket with their highest successful run chase in the Caribbean, their second highest overall, and on the back of the captain with his 16th one-day international 100. And it is actually his fastest of those 16.
Hint of shape, well fielded by Matsu. Quite get it out the middle of the bat. Control of length from Sean Abbott, just 2 in that over 10 for them. Should get 2 here. Yes, so. Top shot. Clean from Shai Hope, who finds the middle of the bat. 25 for none.
Another delivery that allows Shai Hope to get his range.
To hit a ball of that length down the ground speaks to the quality of Shai Hope.
And evidence of that with pace on this surface that is usually a good one for batting. You can back away, stand and deliver, so to speak. Execution very good on that occasion once more. We even used the old-fashioned Yorker quite early in the piece.
A variation in that over from Abbott. And showing does well. He'll be happy with that. 10 from the over, 35 for now.
And that's what we look forward to seeing, how he goes with a change of pace. There's a deep point there for Shai Hope, who comes back for a couple. You should be very reluctant to pitch the ball that close on this ground. It's surprising the window is still intact.
This is beautiful tempo here from Shai Hope. Swung through the line, was on pace there. Nathan Ellis. The beauty of his batting so far tonight, Hope, is he's found some rhythm in his swing and tried to overplay his hand. I don't know if you could see in the box there, Badri dived for cover. It's just like when he used to field at third man, he did not want the ball to come to him.
And the length was always going to be changed there because again he took out the deep point and he put him to mid-wicket. Not where Shai Hope intended it, but the 4 will bring up the 50 for the West Indies. Taking out one of our cameramen, but again you can't get too close in length here as a spinner, especially as a finger spinner. Even then he's pulled the length back, and the straight boundaries here are very seductive but very short.
No matter what surface or ground length you're playing on, this is a wonderful shot from Hope. Glenn Maxwell, he took the pace off, did everything he wanted to do to cramp the batsman up. The way he used the crease and opened that left-hand side of his body, which allowed his hands to get through the ball.
And more pace on into the pitch. Because the straight boundaries for those West Indians fans know Warner Park is short. shot. Part of the compliment there is to Shai Hope for just making enough room and forcing Owen now to even tighten his line even more here in St. Kitts and Nevis.
And this is a really good sign for the West Indies. Starting to find some real rhythm. That ball just short of a length. He allowed the ball, the key there, to come to him and use the pace of Mitch Owen to get to the boundary.
Should I say Shai Hope?
When you come to a venue like this, Shakira, and showing the CPL in 2024, 50 for Shai Hope, another one for him in this series. 8th T20I half-century for the West Indies captain. It's been a knock-off controlled aggression from him. Just the 26 deliveries. How deep can he go? And that's the important thing. I expect quite a few of those.
What are you content with? 10, 11 and over? What is unacceptable? Straight boundaries are very short. It was a risk by Mitch Marsh to bowl Maxwell in the power play. Didn't pay off.
Yeah, looking to go straight again. Shai Hope, he nails it for 4. Great power, great dexterity.
The fans are happy, but Maxwell is bewildered. He's almost got everything right about that delivery, Maxwell. Into the surface, on top of leg stump. Somehow, Shai Hope has enough time to get into position.
And just look at the way Shai Hope is shaping up, all of them, or both of them rather, looking to get that front leg out of the way so that they can go down the ground in the V's. No one is thinking square off the wicket, unless it's very, very short. Successful over from Owen. 12 gone, 127 for 1.
Thick edge will run into the boundary as well. It's been that type of day for the West Indies, Brad Haddon.
These two were part of an absolute onslaught last year, Brad, in the CPL. Guyana Amazon Warriors got 266. Hetmeyer got 91. He hit 11 sixes and not a single 4. I think that's a record.
Missed his length badly, and another straight 6 from the West Indies. 9 of 11 of them have been in the V.
The crowd at St Kitts here is starting to come alive. Adam Zampa would like to have this one back. Once again, Shai Hope is targeting that short side, straight down the ground. Cameraman are in dangerous there tonight.
Fielder will watch. He's hit it flat, but he's hit it in the gap. 6 more.
Not often Adam Zampa gets hit for back-to-back 6s. Hetmeyer has gone with the wind here. Well bowled by Adam Zampa. But the key to his batting tonight is the controlled tempo. Hasn't tried to overhit the ball.
This has been a tactic all series by the West Indies. Roston Chase in the first 2 games. King and Hope this evening hit Zampa straight.
Nathan Ellis back. He's only bowled one of the first 13 overs. Does he go pace off straight away? Goes pace on, and Shai Hope gleefully accepts.
Yeah, this is a big play here from Hope. Put pressure straight on Nathan Ellis. He's been brought back into the attack to quieten this scoreboard down. Once again, pace off. Shai Hope has got used to the pace of the surface and started to find a real tempo in his swing now.
His best career score in T20 International, Shai Hope. Got 82 against the USA last World Cup. Well fielded in the end by Tim David. Got the hand slower delivery. Still pushing Shai Hope. Look at the hand again. This is information for the West Indian bowlers to take. 156 for 1. That is innovation. We don't always see that ramp from Shai Hope, something he's been working on into the 90s.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of power tonight from Hope, but this is a touch of class. Realised from the field, and Dorses had said he was going to go full at the stumps. To be able to walk in the line, use the pace of the ball. Very nervous signs for the Australians here at the moment, the way Hope's seen the ball.
It's very early for that reverse. Pumped. Just short of that long on field there. Ellis. There is that superior thinking. Slow ball, but too wide on that occasion, so should see that signal. Yep. Doesn't make contact. Had all the time in the world to hit the target. Gets bat and goes in the gap. So 4 more to Shai Hope. A welcome boundary, just 5 so far from the over.
Yeah, and you can tell from his body reaction, a nod or a shake of the head rather, that he isn't too pleased with what has happened so far in the over up until that point. He just delays his stroke slightly because it's a slower delivery and gets the gap well.
Just a single. And that's a moment to savor. Soaring Hope records his first T20I century. Quite unshakable and radiant. It's been an innings of power, and evidenced by those 6 sixes he's achieved. Brilliant captain's knock.
Really distinguished innings from Shai Hope. He joins Christopher Henry Gale as the second West Indian to centuries in all formats now. Test match cricket, ODIs, and he adds T20s to the list. What a sparkling, sensational performance from Shai.
Can't find the boundary, so credit must be given to the Australians in the manner in which they bowl.
Powerful precision from Shai.
Big single taken.
And given what we've spoken about with Shai at the top of the order,
just missed out, I think, to the USA.
Once you're not picking him, you're always circumspect with your stroke play.
Yeah, good ball. ठीक है. वापस अपनी जगह पे पहुंचो सारे.
Both captains mentioned at the end of the game that that was the innings that actually changed the course of the...
Just to reflect on what he's done so far in his career as a middle order batter.
Probably from this end where Shai Hope is bowling, he'll want to get through that fifth bowler as quickly as possible.
Not a shot that you see Shai Hope go to very often, but on that occasion the sweep is beneficial. Halfway point of the innings. 88 for 3.
Down the leg side, cashed in. Very much needed. Saim knows that he missed his line.
They're too far away from slip, but immediately as Nawaz enters the attack, there is bite from the surface.
He flashed away. Really threw his hands at it, so it went very quickly. The first slip in play.
Unlike the T20 internationals, Ayub really hasn't been able to have the same impact yet with the ball.
Yeah, too short. And once you know that you've got to bowl a long spell, he does. Make sure that it's not a big over. Just a single down the ground.
I just wonder, I really just wonder now whether...
One, nice. Well, nice.
Stacey and King alongside me again.
One.
As a batter, you have to have that privileged group.
They're really good from CG United.
As I said before, a major part of partnership batting has to do with rotation of strike, eliminating dot balls. They're just waiting for the ball to come to him. He's mastered the art of scoring against spin. Just to elaborate, the reason why gone straight, so Shai Hope does well. Pulled. That plan to stand back offers him the chance to pounce on anything short. Had enough time on that occasion.
Yeah, sitting back, Shai Hope, and gets the width that he wants. He scored a number of boundaries in that area, but the first 6 for him, 79 meters.
Another landmark. Just past first slip. It was going down, so you can't consider that a chance. Another quiet over. With sweep being deployed by Shai Hope.
Lovely shot. That is his area through extra cover. Timing's beautiful, but doesn't make the fence now.
That sort of way.
Conditions where the ball does turn.
Into the gap. pitches and plugs, so they get two. That's a good shot. It is a phenomenal shot as Nazim Shah went full again.
Been able to just open himself up, yeah, hit it on the full and nailed it through extra cover. A lovely Yorker to end.
Massive blow. Shai Hope goes into overdrive with that maximum.
Yeah, wonderful strike from Shai Hope. And again, does he get enough? Yes, he does. Consecutive sixes. That's the sort of acceleration they're after.
To stand back, to judge length, to pounce on anything fractionally short. He's done it successfully now.
A quiet end to the over, 15 runs coming from it though. Goes after him as well. A one-handed six from Shai Hope.
That's very, very impressive from the West Indian skipper. Not off the back foot, but off the front foot and hitting wide of that long on region. So he nailed it on that occasion.
Slower. He's losing his shape. Should get 4 for that. It will run away. Gets there. Fortuitous from Shai Hope. That's gone again. It's 6 again from Shai Hope.
Yeah, 5th 6 for Shai Hope. He's really transformed his innings into one that shows raw power.
That should be it. It's the epitome of a captain's knock. Another one-day international 100 for the West Indian captain. It's his 18th and the second against Pakistan. Only Brian Charles Lara and Chris Gale ahead of him for most centuries for the West Indies in this format. They're moving across
to cover the line of the ball.
Straight back, as straight as you like. Powerful precision from Shai. Good start to the over.
Stood his ground, he was watching the ball fiercely, and that horizontal swing shows the right option too. Back past the bowler, no fielders in that region. So immediate pressure on Nazim Shah.
This will challenge the boundary as well. We will have a boundary check. You can understand why the umpire wants to make absolutely sure. And Justin Graves is as relieved as everyone else. High full toss, gets the boundary. Protection there or not. Shai Hope is able to pierce the gap. He just wants to find out if that was a legitimate delivery. The umpires think so.